Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we're following more of the special duels format. We're doing one of each card. Today we're doing Fire King. Now this deck worked out really nice. I was actually pretty surprised because it's a rich archetype. We can mix things like Nephthys. It has spell cards, it has monsters. It doesn't really have traps, so we worked in things like Treacherous Trap Hole. We have things like Alistair at 1/1, obviously. We also have where's our other spellcaster? I know we have one more right here. Our Nephthys Disciple, who can destroy a card from our hand. So we're using Sorcery Conduit. We'll either draw her or our Alistair. We also have some other outside of the archetype support, like Coach Soldier Wolfbark. He can bring out a Fire Beast Warrior monster from our graveyard. We have plenty of those. And we have another Canine Tor, who's a much older card. He can mill a Beast Warrior, Wing type to the graveyard. So they're both pretty good fire monsters to use throughout this deck. It's important to have fire for things like Arvada. He can tribute a fire to get out there. We also have Veil, who's fire to work with it. Another fire we're sneaking in there is Battle and Boxer Big Bandage. Can't be destroyed first turn. So I like that. He can also change his level. Doesn't really matter for that much. He could change his level to a Veil if we did want to do level 4 Xyz. But he can't be destroyed first turn. He's a fire monster to work with our crew. So it actually works out pretty well. We're using other Fire King Island support we may not usually get to, like Onslaught and Circle the Fire Kings. We even have a Nephthys. Target one Nephthys card you control, one card your opponent controls, destroy them both. Of course, Fire King Island and a Planeteer to find them. Now that's pretty much it. We got Barong Yaksha and our Garunix Avatar. All whatever cards. I mean, Yaksha's obviously core source and Barongs. But Garunix, you could take it or leave it, but it works, it fits because of the format. There's plenty of room for him. So yeah, this deck actually did really well. I was surprised. It's still, even without the focus, you get searches of specific monsters. So you can really make it work out. Pretty cool stuff. Almost done with special duels here. Can't believe the emergency ban list. That stuff was pretty crazy. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Rex Raptor. Let's see what this boy's got for us. We're going second. He's using Life Point Boost. We've got a Book of Moon. We have our Disciple with a Garunix and an Onslaught, so this is actually a really good hand. Here, boy, Keeper of Dragon Magic is going to discard a Master with Eyes of Blue, search an Eos Fusion, mills a Keeper of the Shrine, good for you. Now we got a Barong, so we're going to start with the Nephthys. We could have started with the Onslaught, but we're going to start with the Nephthys. We just had to search this Nephthys in order to destroy. Then I'm going to Book of Mooner down to 2k. Didn't mean to use the Book of Moon, meant to set the Book of Moon, but doesn't even matter. Pretend we're just at an even bigger disadvantage. We're still over his field at 2700. So our Nephthys gives us a search of our last hope of the Nephthys. Normal summon our Planet Pathfinder, use him to search our Fire King Island. Now we can use the Fire King Island to destroy our Nephthys. Oh no, we destroy our Garunix. Search an Arvada. Barong's gonna special summon. We want him on the field when the Garunix dies, because then he'll give us a search in our next standby. And we destroy all his monsters too. He sets 2 back row. There's that Barong search. We get a search Circle of the Fire Kings. We can use it like a mask change from the graveyard. We destroy our Nephthys finally. He's gonna come back and destroy this Fire King Island though. We're gonna do our Alistair regardless though and threaten for lethal. Go for Invocation, or yeah, we're going Magellanica, so we get rid of our Planet Pathfinder, add the Alistair to our hand, more than lethal, even without the Alistair. He's got a Jelly Cannon though, he's got a Jelly Cannon to Magellanica. We still hit him for 2700. Now we're going to hit him with the Circle of Fire Kings. I could have hit him for lethal if I would have just brought out our freaking Phoenix, but we still have a lethal amount of damage with our Garunix. And then our Phoenix solo would have been hit. So this way worked out a little better as we still get a peck at him for 700. Now Garunix is going to wipe them all to make way for our Phoenix. Oh no, I guess Phoenix isn't coming back. So here, he's gonna swing at Grunix. That brings out a Yaksha once he's destroyed by battle. Here's our Nephthys properly in our standby phase, not his standby phase, my bad. Destroys everything. Barrong has nothing to search. Onslaught can special summon our Wolfbark though. Wolfbark can't use his effect after Onslaught, but we can normal summon the Alistair. That's gonna be an invocation. These duels are so long. Then we had an Xyz into the invocation. Plenty of boss monsters. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yusei. Going first. No sleever map for our boy. 22 cards, or I guess that's because of his skill though. We got our Book of Moon, we got our Battling Boxer Bandage. We're gonna set him as he won't be destroyed. He's gonna Mystical Space Typhoon our Book of Moon. He's Light Sworn, he milled a Sphere Karibo and stuff like that. Added Rico, he's gonna use this Junk Synchron. Bring out a level 2 monster. Go with an Armades. Now you would think Armades would ignore this boy's effect, but he doesn't. So our good old Battling Boxer is not destroyed. Now we have a Treacherous Trap Hole. We're gonna normal summon our Disciple. Go for a level 2 Xyz. We go with Shining Elf, because I'm very confident he's gonna summon another monster for this Treacherous. He's gotta have a deck full of monsters. And he does. In the battle phase we hit him with the Treacherous. And now we just have a Shining Elf holding down the field. Shining Elf, when he summons a monster, we can choose to detach and make it lose 500 attack, so that's pretty good. We're hitting him for 1600, 700, whittling him down to 1700. He's gonna play Cock-a-Doodle-Doo. Normal summon a Quillbolt. That's gonna be a Coral Dragon. We're gonna use our Shining Elf to lower his attack. He's down to 1900. He destroys my Grunix for some reason, which lets me special summon a Barong from the deck. No idea why he did that, because now we'll be able to use our Shining Elf again on his big bad Battle Wasp. So he goes from 2800 to 2300 thanks to our boy Shining Elf. He's gonna swing at Barong, do 500. Swing at our Elf after he loses 1000, but we're still far from lethal. He would have even triggered a Destiny draw, but it's just a Sorcery Conduit. We hit our Alistair. We're able to use Onslaught first, bring out a Grunix. Now we normal summon Alistair. It's gonna be a powerful field over this one little synchro. Go for the invocation. We're able to get rid of one of his Jet Synchrons while we do it, so even better. Add the Alistair back to the hand. He does have some hand traps, I believe, though I guess just not here, as we're hitting him for a nice, easy lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Jaden Yuki. We're going second. He's on a tiny little win streak. He's using Carly and Tori. We have Book of Moon and Treacherous Trap Hole. What a combo, even with Alistair and Phoenix. What more can we really ask for? But we are fighting a pretty tough deck in Harpies, so it's good that we have a good hand. He's starting pretty basic. All he's got on the field is Cyber/Harpy Lady. He's bringing out an Oracle. Sets a back row, gives a Harpist Search of a Channeler, and nothing else. Oracle adds Egotist, and he's set. We're going to start with Book of Moon on the Cyber/Harpy Lady, so she is no longer a problem. Now we can normal summon our Alistair, search our invocation. We can get rid of our Yaksha if we want to, and we do. That's Purgatrio. We can attack both these monsters. I forget to bring my Alistair back. How could I? Here he hits us with a World Legacy Clash regardless. We saw that Treacherous, don't forget. So we're gonna be just fine. He's going Gaga Samurai. Letting him do his discards, all that stuff. Hops to the battle phase finally, and then just gets dunked on by a Treacherous as he scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing the Paradox Brothers. We're going first. We have a Treacherous, so that always goes good. I started using a few more Nephthys, but it really starts to clog up your Sorcery Conduit, and they're not fire monsters. So generally I switched them out with those generic fire monsters like Coach Wolfbark and stuff like that. Even that Battling Boxer serves a similar purpose, being level 2. Anyway, we're fighting Subterror, also a very cool deck that probably works out in this format I never got to get to. Actually, still pretty cool. So as you can see, Arvada's not live with this extra Nephthys, so I do get rid of this extra Nephthys for Battling Boxer, for Wolf Bark, for things like that. Here we get our Alistair. Once again, we prefer these cards to be fire, that's why I switched them out. So we'll have to use our Arvada, but we get our Purgatrio going. Add the Alistair back to our hand. He's got to hit us with Ghost Rook Scare. I think that makes it so he can flip up his flip-flop Frog, return us. But thankfully we keep our Purgatrio, obviously, with just returning. He flips his flip-flop Frog back down. We're gonna normal summon our Alistair. Bring out an invocation. Invoke that Purgatrio, or sorry, we get rid of his Stygo Kraken to make a Magellanica. We do use it in the deck as a 2 limit. Add our Invoker back. Swing over that big Ice Behemoth. He gets to mill a Nemesis Warrior. He's gonna flip up Flip-Flop Frog, send us back, flip back down, end his turn. So we get our invocation. I should have banished the Alistair too, not good. And we banish his Nemesis Warrior, so that's very good. Now I bring out this Nephthys, get rid of the Magellanica, because I want the Nephthys in my hand. He was just going to return it. So I want him to return the Nephthys, not the Magellanica. He's going to set 2. Now we get Circle of Fire Kings. We're going to use our Nephthys to destroy our Nephthys, search a different Nephthys. Like I said, these were replaced with the generic fire monsters like Coach Wolfbark and Battling Boxer. Would have kept my Arvada a bit different, but the duel would have been way easier with Arvada. We would have been stopping all these effects. Anyway, we destroy his back rows of pawns. Now we use 2 level 2s to do next Z's. This we do keep the same with our Battling Boxer, because he's a level 2 also, just like this Nephthys. He's just fire, it works out way better. So we got Crumble Logos, super weird name, and our Phoenix. What is he? Prophet of Demolition, super weird card. Now we're going Last Hope of the Nephthys. That destroys our Nephthys and gets over that 3k Labyrinth wall he made. Now we're swinging for lethal with or it wasn't lethal, it's just 2200 plus 700. He does Fiendish Chain our boy there, and then top decks and scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Pegasus. Going first, run a tiny little win streak. He's full Dark Magician over there. Got our Wolf Bark, we have a Veil. We got Circle the Fire Kings. So we're gonna just pass to our opponent. We don't need to make the first turn play. He sets 2. We top deck Last Hope of the Nephthys, so we're gonna pass to him again. He sets again. Neither of us want to do anything. I get a Fire King Island. This way I can destroy my Nephthys. Start actually doing stuff. We search Grunix, and now we just wait again. In our next standby phase, our Nephthys will come back. Here, our boy goes to level 5 Synchro with a Hound Horde and a Spectral Sword into a Sword Saga. Brings that Hound Horde back. Hits me for 1900. Then we use our Veil finally. And 1900 is not Destiny Draw, but it is Sorcery Conduit. So we would get our Nephthys, or we would get a Alistair. Here we get this really bad Nephthys. We switch out of the deck later for things like Battling Boxer, but our boy scoops anyway. So even at a disadvantage, we were still crushing on Shiranui. I was really impressed with this deck, honestly. I didn't think it would work out too well because we wouldn't have a bunch of Arvadas just holding down the field. But just the mini combos themselves all work. You get to search the specifics you need. You can even draw power your Alistair or means to destroy when you're breaking. So I'm really feeling it in this format. Gonna miss this format when it goes away. Let me know what you guys thought, and thanks for watching.